was contained, a ghost within the stone. Behind these palace walls I withered all alone, while sister gave the shoulder, bitter and so cold, ignoring every call as the lonely years had unrolled. Rejected and dismissed, a shadow in the hall, watching every dream begin to fade and fall. I gave her every chance, I tried to mend the vice, but it's far too late for mercy. Now I'm melting down the ice. The weight of disappointment has left me scarred and bent. My mind is finally cracked, my spirit's fully spent. Any love I carried was cremated long ago, buried deep beneath the ash where the lava starts to flow. There's a fever in my marrow, a venom in my skin, and for the first time in forever I won't let no one in. I'm finally breaking free from the girl I used to be. The doors are fused together and I vaporize the key.
That prince thought he could tempt me, but he fanned a hidden flame, a spark within my spirit that he didn't know to name. When he drew his sword to strike, my blood began to boil. I watched his silver blade turn to slag upon the soil.
I didn't need a hero, I just needed to ignite. I scorched the prince to cinders in the middle of the night. Christoph tried to save me, a merchant with a sled, but the princess that he followed is cinder charred and dead. I'm taking back the reins, I'm taking back my life. I'll cut through every hero like a jagged obsidian knife.
They thought that I was soft like the gentle falling snow, while Elsa held the leash and refused to let me grow. She stunted every instinct, kept me tethered to her fear, stifling the fire that was building year by year. But a volcano's in the making.
everything I feel, tempered in the furnace and polished into steel. I'll make them all believers as I reach for the crown and watch the flag of Arendelle come burning, crashing down. I'll finally take my seat upon a throne of jagged shards, playing with their lives like a deck of burning cards. Go on and call me selfish, go on and call me cruel, but a heart that's made of magma is the only one to rule. I'm bathing in the darkness, I'm drinking down the spite. I'm the sun that never sets, I'm the mistress of the light. Been bound, yes, I was locked behind the gate, while my sister left me drowning in a sea of silent hate. I reached for her in darkness, I begged for just a sign. Now she'll reach for safety to escape the burns, while I'll bend the flames to thaw her cold world to fit my own design. I tried my best to love her, I gave her every breath. Now I'll give her something better, a slow and scorched out death. The lava's in my blood now, it's pulsing through my veins. I've traded in my ribbons for these glowing molten chains. The coronation's over, the party's just begun. I've blotted out the memory of the Arendellan sun. No more do you wanna build a snowman, no more knocking on the door, because the girl who did the knocking is a pile of ash on the floor.
So let the wildfire swallow every proper thing they said.
For the first time in forever, I'm the one who holds the spark, and I'm never coming back from the glory of the dark.